Have you ever sat down with your phone for just a minute or two, only to look up and realize hours have slipped away? It's like time just disappears. You are not alone. This phenomenon is so common that experts now call it the infinite scrolling trap. But what makes this endless feed so powerfully addictive? And more importantly, how can you break free from it? Today, we are going to dig into the deep psychology behind infinite scrolling, reveal the brain's secret dopamine dance, and give you practical, proven steps to regain control over your attention, no matter where you are in the world. So, if you want to reclaim your time, boost your mental clarity, and stop wasting precious hours in this call loop, keep watching and moving like off. Welcome back to the channel. For those new here, I am Sanjay Sharma. You can call me by Loved Source Sanjay, your go-to source for science-backed insights on psychology, productivity, and digital wellness. I am here to help you understand how technology shapes your mind and how to harness it for your benefit instead of letting it control you. This topic is a global phenomenon affecting billions of people, young and old. So, if you want more content that empowers you to master your digital habits, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell. Let's dive in. Moving it first one. What is infinite scrolling? First, let's break down what infinite scrolling really is. Unlike traditional websites where you click next page or swipe through limited content, infinite scrolling lets you keep scrolling let forever. You will never reach an end. New posts, videos, and images keep loading as you scroll. This design was pioneered by social media giants like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, all aiming to keep your eyeballs glued to the screen as long as possible. It's an incredibly clever trick because it removes natural stopping cues. There is no end, no pause, just a constant flow of fresh content. And why does that matter? Because our brains love novelty. New things trigger a burst of dopamine, a feel good neurotransmitter that rewards us for paying attention. Each new post is like a little hit of excitement. This builds a loop where we keep scrolling, chasing that next dopamine release. In fact, a 2023 Digital Wellness Institute study showed that people spend over 3 hours daily on social media, and infrared scrolling accounts for at least 70% of that time. That's a massive chunk of our waking lives lost to endless feeds. Moving with next one, the psychology behind infinite scrolling. Let's dig deeper into the brain science behind this. Infinite scrolling exploits two powerful psychological principles, that is, variable rewards and fear of missing out, or FOMO. Variable rewards are the simple principle that makes slot machines so addictive. You never know what you're going to get next. Sometimes the content is amazing, a funny meme, an exciting video, and sometimes it's boring or irrelevant. That unpredictability keeps your brain engaged, constantly checking for the next win. FOMO is a psychological trigger that makes us feel like we have to stay updated, to be in the know about what's happening in our social circle or the world. This is especially strong because social media platforms personalize your feed with content tailored to your interests, friends, and even your emotional responses. Then there is a social validation. Every like, comment, or share sends a tiny hit of dopamine, boosting your self esteem. but it's a double-edged sword. It can also lead to social comparison, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy, which paradoxically drive you back into scrolling, hoping to find better validation. This cycle of rewards, validation, and fear creates a perfect storm that keeps us endlessly hooked. Moving with next one. The global impact of infinite scrolling. While much research has focused on Western countries, this phenomenon is truly global. From the bustling cities of India, Brazil, and Nigeria to Europe, East Asia, and beyond, billions of people face the same challenge. Social media use is skyrocketing worldwide. According to Pew Research and WHO reports, over 4.9 billion people use social media as of 2025. That's over 60% of the global population. And the addictive design of infinite scrolling contributes significantly to digital fatigue, reduced productivity, and mental health issues everywhere. In workplaces, this can lower efficiency and focus. In schools, it impacts students' ability to concentrate and learn. In homes, it strains relationships as people lose connection to the real world. Advertisers and tech companies rely heavily on infinite scrolling to maximize engagement because more time on their platforms means more ad views and more revenue. So it's not just a coincidence, it's a carefully engineered system designed to keep you hooked. Moving with next one, how infinite scrolling affects your brain. Let's talk about what's really happening inside your brain when you scroll endlessly. Research in neuroscience shows that repeated dopamine spikes from unpredictable rewards actually retrain your brain's reward system. Over time, you become more impulsive, more easily distracted, and less able to sustain attention on tasks that don't offer instant gratification. Studies link this pattern to increased anxiety, depression, and disrupted sleep cycles, especially because screen time before bed suppresses melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. You may also experience what experts call digital fatigue, a state of mental exhaustion caused by overstimulation from screens. This fatigue affects memory, decision making, and emotional regulation, making it even harder to resist the scrolling urge. This is the attention economy at work, where your focus is literally the product being sold to advertisers. The more fragmented your attention, the more ads you see, and the more money platform make. Moving with next one, how to escape infinite scrolling. Now here is the good news. You can absolutely break free from infinite scrolling, but it requires more than just willpower. It takes a strategic approach that combines mindset, environment, and tools. Here are some of the most effective strategies you can start using today. First, set time limits. Like of most smartphones and apps now have built-in timers that let you cap your social media use. Start with small goals like 3 minutes a day and gradually reduce. Second, turn off autoplay and notifications. Autoplay keeps video playing endlessly. Turning it off and disabling notifications reduce the number of triggers pulling you back in. Third, create no phone zones, like of designate times or spaces where your phone is off limits, like the bedroom or dinner table. This helps rebuild boundaries with your device. Fourth, replace scrolling with micro habits. When you feel the urge to scroll, try journaling a quick thought, doing a deep breathing exercise, or standing up and stretching for a minute. These small actions interrupt the habit loop. Fifth, practice mindfulness. Learn to notice when you are scrolling out of boredom or habit. Pause and ask yourself, why am I doing this right now? This awareness is the first step toward control. 6. Use content filters. Unfollow or mute accounts that don't add value or that trigger negative emotions. Curate your feed with positive, educational, or inspiring content. 7. Try digital detox. Plan regular detoxes from 24 hours to a full week without social media. This reset helps recalibrate your brain's reward system and mental clarity. Implementing even a few of these can lead to dramatic improvements in your attention span, mood, and overall well being. Moving in next one, tools and apps to help you control scrolling. Technology isn't just part of the problem, it can also be the part of the solution. Here are some of the most effective apps and tools you can use to help control your scrolling habits. First, Forest. This app helps you stay focused by growing virtual trees that die if you leave the app. It turns focus into a game. Second, Movement tracks your daily phone usage and nudges you to reduce screen time. Next, Stay Focused, a browser extension that limits your time on distracting websites. Next, Freedom, which blocks distracting apps and websites across all your devices for scheduled periods. Next, Off Time, which creates phone-free zones and tracks your user patterns. Both iOS and Android have built-in features like screen time and digital well-being that let you monitor and limit your use easily. But remember, tools only work when paired with the mindset shifts we talked about earlier. Moving with final one, the final thoughts and call to action. Infinite scrolling is a brilliantly engineered system designed to hijack your attention and keep you hooked. But it doesn't have to control your life. With awareness, intentional habits, and the right tools, you can reclaim your time and mental clarity. Start small, be patient with yourself. Each step you take forward towards breaking this habit improves your focus, mood, and productivity in ways that ripple across your entire life. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below. Tell him what your biggest calling challenge is. I read every comment and want to help you overcome it. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, your time and attention are your most valuable assets. Use them wisely.